Tell us more about the Academy's vision and mission and how you teach everyone from young children to, adults.
The vision I want to see, to me, I'm that person who's saying, I want to see Africa somewhere. We want to see Africa somewhere, all right? We want to see Africa partaking and participating in things that we think they are impossible, which is crypto. Be the earlier adopters, be the earlier to take advantage as well. Not us to be end users. We are end users of everything. All right. Officially, we've made it more than 5,000. All right. Officially, that actually, and then we've made it more than a lot. It's thousands, it's scores of thousands that we have mentored. Our ambition is to see that there is development of cryptos in Africa. People understanding these cryptos. No one saying I lost in this crypto, but there's nothing in the world that you can do that there's no disadvantages, right? It can't be just advantages. Probably you might do it. Even me nowadays, for example, if I go into the ways of making money with the crypto, it's a variety of them. Sometimes I can trade, for example, trade it. If I don't put risk management, I can be able to lose money. But I know to say, if I don't want to lose money, the investment that I can just do is to just buy and hold. It's just to keep. And then, so where do I want to see Africa in? Where do I want to see people at? We created the Big Five token. Right now, if you look at it, there's a project called BACK. We are now growing an ecosystem in our company, in our blockchain technology. Right? We're growing an ecosystem whereby this ecosystem in 2, 3, maximum 5 years, everybody will be like, we missed out. Just like how they missed out in BTC. But can I say you missed out in BTC? You can still participate into it, but you are late. Because if you look right now, we've got Clarity Act that is coming, that is being discussed in USA. Trump has been talking about, every day Trump talks about BTC, right? Whereby they are making, what is it called, a reserve for the country. A lot of European countries, they're making a reserve for the country. Where are we as an African child? That's where we want to see people. Because if you look right now in the universities, if you want to be a doctor or anything, science or anything, there is somewhere where you learn about crypto. There is where you learn about blockchain. Everything can be tokenized. Anything can be tokenized now in terms of crypto. So yeah, that's where I want to see the world, to see young people saying, I've created this project. Young people to say, I own an AI company through this blockchain. To see people, to see many schools, because I know there's going to be so many schools that will be teaching people crypto. That one I know. And I know that our transactions every day will be, but you know what, if we do that, we've prepared the upcoming generation to be financially free.
The simulation of information is very different between young people, kids, and adults. And as an academy, you're dealing with both. How are you separating the information, and how exactly do you teach kids, young people?
Okay, so we have what we call Nzveda's Nodes. That is a brand that was created last year. Bit by bit, we're growing, seeing the gaps that needs to be filled, catch them young, like what they always say, right? So we actually found out that the kids are actually smarter and better than us in terms of technology and everything. Trust me, the other kids that we have taught, you hear someone, I don't like talking about money, but we hear someone saying, I've made $20, I've made $70, I've made $10. I'm talking about young kids. It's a different world that we are living now. We need to catch them, understand technology, because we are living in an era of digital. It's a digital world whereby we can't be really teaching people about the parts of a locust. Like to say, this part is this part is this, because it's not actually contributing anything to their life. We need to teach them what Elon Musk is doing. That Elon Musk created AI, yes, but he has got a portfolio for crypto. He has got a crypto that he is holding. They need to know what are those things. They need to know, because if you look at crypto, it offers you many ways. For example, one of them, which is easy, which is trading. The trading of crypto is buying it lower and sell it higher. Because the price is volatile. The prices fluctuate almost every day. It's a digital currency. So yeah.
How are you teaching your students how to set up secure wallets?
Secure wallet. Okay, yeah. Thank you so much for that. So there is many ways now, especially on securing a wallet, which many people also are losing money if they don't secure their wallets, they are also losing money, whereby you can just online, people are scamming people a lot, like what I said, 99.9% people are losing money a lot. So looking at that, securing a wallet is something that is a very important thing, especially nowadays. You know, there's a lot of hackers, there's a lot of people, scammers are everywhere. They can scam. So there is ways also whereby you need to secure your wallet, depending you're using a DEX or you're using a normal exchanger or any. But if you're using a centralized exchanger, there's so much security, you can't do anything here. I need to put my face scan here. You get it? And then comes to DEX, these things that we teach them to say, okay, don't do this in case you get hacked, or don't give anybody your phrases, this and that. Because if you don't give your phrases to anybody, you can die for 10 years and wake up. You buy your crypto for $10. You die for 10 years. You wake up. You find your wallet rich. Nobody can get in touch of it or anything. That's how crypto secure is.
And one thing also that NzvedazCryptoHub you are doing is that once you have your students and they learn these things, you are taking it notch up there, and you're teaching people mind over markets. And this is where you're telling people that if you are going to invest in the business and you put your emotions above technology, then you are already at 90% guaranteed to fail. Why is it important that even as somebody gets into cryptocurrency, that they put their logic and their mind before any emotions?
So looking at that, to me, I always want to refer back